say when Yomi came in, he came in at a critical time that I couldn't do some of the stuff he was doing. Yomi was on the ground. He was on the ground in Lagos. Yomi lọ sí ilé yẹn, ó lọ sí estate yẹn, ó rí àwọn kọ̀kọ́ tẹ́mi ò rí. Ó rí àwọn, èmi láti discharge àwọn interns mi because èmi parí case. So to Yomi, yẹ kí n kọ fún yín ní a nice little timeline on this. Let me give you a nice little timeline. Mohbad died on September 11. He did not die on the 12th. Ma sọ fún ẹ why? This is my own timeline. Ṣó ti yẹ? Gbogbo eléyìí ni mo sọ fún bàbá ẹ lórí interview. Gba tí mo interview bàbá Mohbad tán, àwọn èèyàn mú interview mi, wọ́n gé sí wẹ́wẹ́wẹ́, wọ́n kó ìtọ́ ẹ̀kan kó. Ibi tó ẹ̀kan kó, so inú mi dùn, and I took it offline that nobody can see it. Bottom line, èmi tí mi ò tí edit nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n ti bá mi lọ edit. Let me tell you what happened on that day. On the 11th ni Mohbad kú. Mohbad ti kú kí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn tó dé ilé yẹn. Mohbad ti kú, according to two of the neighbors that I interviewed. This is my own finding though. According to two of the people that I interviewed, wọ́n ti wá ń tà sí gbogbo wọn ti sunkún, wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé Mohbad ti kú. Really, this is the synopsis of what I'm going through. I contacted Fox News, CNN. I contacted International Business Time, all the music magazines, Source magazines, all hip-hop, Kwatiku. But before the international media can put a story like that out, they must hear from the police. The police has refused to talk to any of the international media by giving them one line. Investigations are still ongoing. Investigations are still ongoing for almost 2 years, Abi. Now, nǹkan tó dùn mí jù ni pé mo discover akini, èmi náà kọ́kọ́ wá bá ẹ fetí sílẹ̀ o, because some people misunderstood this case. Somebody in the industry contacted me on the morning of the 12th. It was close to 7 a.m. Nigerian time. The person told me that Mohbad had passed away. That person told me, okay, that Mohbad had passed away. If you guys remember, Yomi, you may not know, but Nigerians remember that I posted something on Facebook. That morning, before 9 a.m., I said, someone has died in the industry and it's very sad. I'm crying right now. I'll get back to you later. Me, tia now, so. But the minute tia was section wumi, don't read information to mo post here. Okay? Àtàwọn tó wà ní mọ́tò yẹn, gbà tán rí, wọ́n á sáré lọ announce fún Instablog. Wọ́n pe Instablog, wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún Instablog, ìpè ear infection ló pa Mohbad. Mohbad dies of ear infection.
On the level here, at the 12.
On the 12th. He had already died on the 11th. On the 12th early, let me get message. So to get. Now, the dates were messed up. The dates were messed up. Remember, you see, this is one thing about me in my 31 years of journalism. I started February 9th. You're absolutely
on point, so, to be honest with you, Auntie, you're absolutely on point.
Yomi, abro mi wo, 9th of February, Timo Bere in 1994, 31 years. Oh, celebrate me for 30 years. Mon everybody. But 31 years, I'm not even interested in news anymore. Some people say,
some of us appreciate you.
It's your blood.
You know, some of us appreciate you.
Yeah, I know some of you, of course. And some
you
people
remember when somebody, I don't want to mention the person's name, said she was coming to your house to attack you. I came out openly, I said, not on your life. If you try it, you're going to be abusing a fundamental. Don't even try. It's not possible.
I'm ready for now. She's American, me. I'm ready for the illegal weapon.
I came online and said, if you try it.
I want to watch ṣe bọ́ lù wọ́n. Ṣe bọ́ lù wọ́n. Àwọn tó wá wọ́n lù wọ́n. Monday àti Monday.
Àti kẹ́mi, mi kò share DMS yìí ni òkò tájọ́ sọ. Tí n bá ṣe.
Àwọn tó wá sílé mi Lucky àti Monday ló lù wọ́n. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ dẹ̀ yọ lẹ́nu wọn kó tó kúrò nílé mi. Ẹnìkan wá tweet pé if your favorite celebrity says you should go to Kemi Olunloyo's house to beat her up, if you die while you are there, nobody will advocate for you. Lucky àti Monday Ajabo is
not. That's what DM. Tó ṣe owó ẹ̀, money. Bottom line is, you dare not go there and meet her. I understand. Only I feel like Kemi Olunloyo sọ̀rọ̀ bàkàyè sọ̀rọ̀ tó peacefully ní kọ̀rọ̀ sí. Ṣé kò lọ dáadáa ni? Ṣé money you can't do it.
Yomi, while I was in Nigeria, nobody knew. I had a licensed weapon while I was in Nigeria. And that licensed weapon came from the United States, and I registered it with the Nigerian police, meaning that if I'm intruded upon, I will kill. In America, I must shoot me. I will talk. I will ask questions later. Come to my house. Our Ajah boys don't know I want to wasile me. A guy came to my gate with a Bible and stood there for 4 days.
Shot. Get out my property. Get out my property.
Don't even worry. Àwọn Ajah boys no know. Tí gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ yọ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó má wà bíbẹ̀. At the end of the day, kán lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí dáàdì ló sọ fún Punch. What my father told the Punch in his 2013 interview, 2013. What about your daughter Kemi? Ṣé rò kí n bẹ̀ mí ni tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn èèyàn. Daddy ní anyone that wants to kill her, she has her own assassins. Mo ní àwọn èèyàn náà jẹ́ pé 200 naira nìkan ni máa fún wọn, especially when I was in Ibadan. Àwọn ọmọdé dùbú, they will kill you for 200 naira. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me. Báyẹ̀ ló máa mọ̀ pé èmi gan thug ni mí. Jẹ́ kí n padà síbi tí mo wà. Jẹ́ kí n padà sí nǹkan tí mo ń sọ. Yomi, when that person notified me on the morning of the 12th that Mohbad had died, and the Mohbad's camp, whoever the camp was, Muni's camp, they saw that I had already posted something. They now rushed an advert to Instablog to say it was an ear infection. I was not the one that called Mohbad's death an ear infection. Some people are saying I was the one. I was not. I want to check adverts. Okay, not paying ear infection. On Instablog, she pay. Èmi sì mo lè jókòó yìí, mo mọ àwọn tó ní Instablog, mo lè contact everybody. Wọ́n ní Wùmí ló gbé advert fáwọn àti you know who. So to get. At the end of the day, it was not an ear infection. So mo pe Freeze. Money Freeze, jẹ́ ká go live tonight. I went live with Freeze. Kí ni mo sọ lórí Freeze? Money, the likelihood is a drug overdose because Mohbad was using drugs. But towards the end of the time, he left Malian music. He changed his life and said he doesn't smoke anymore. He was wearing a white shirt. He did a new music video. Ṣé bí nǹkan tí mo kọ́ pa Little Smart lẹ́yìn nìyẹn àti ìjà pẹ̀lú àwọn Naira Marley àti Sinoliski. Ta ló dá sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad nígbà tí wọ́n bully Mohbad? Ṣé èmi nìkan calling the only person nínú industry tí mo tweet to Mohbad when it was happening live? I have people's life now. Owó náà sọ fún mi láti wá sí live and sing. And I don't do lives anymore. Ma deactivate page lálẹ́ now.
Èmi àti àjọ wà ní tẹ́ bá pè mí náà dá yín lò. Nígbà tí bàbá yìí jẹ́ pé mo jẹ́
sọ. Nigerians, nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n kọjá lórí live yìí Ọlọ́run ni. But nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n request láti bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn is because of what I just saw on Twitter before I deactivated my Twitter page. I saw Wunmi advertising her new business, a hair business. It's okay for her to advertise her business. It's okay for her to be happy about her business, àtàwọn tó bá promote business àwọn ìyàbọ̀ nǹkan. But nǹkan tó surprise me, tó dey disturb me is the comments under that post. People were commenting that Wunmi has moved on. Àwọn èèyàn láti filẹ̀ ó ti move on. Kò lè máa mourn forever. But no one in that comment actually said Wunmi has moved on, but it's inappropriate because the husband is still in the mortuary. Not one comment talked about the guy in the mortuary. Mohbad ṣì wà nínú mortuary. Wọ́n ti move on, ń polówó ọjà. Ṣé kò wá ṣé Yorùbá kọ́ ni wá ni? Àwọn tá a gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà 31 years. Tá a mọ Amẹ́ríkà ń sọ tá a ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. At the end of the day, I'm a Yoruba woman. Their cultures. The young man has not been buried. Yes. This is why I criticize the Oromonies.
Please double tap or they are flagging.
I criticize the Oromonies for that. They were celebrating a birthday party for Sylvester while he was still in the mortuary. Okay, let me just get to it. The NDLA called me like on the 15th and they said they needed me to help them with an investigation. Because èmi nìkan ni mo cover NDLA raid. Lórí raid yẹn, èmi dẹ̀ wá pé wọ́n arrest Mohbad. Mohbad got away. Mohbad wá jáde láti ibì kan. Oníṣìí nǹkan bá ṣe wọ́n blame Malians àti Malian music. Wọ́n lọ láti turn ara ẹ̀ in lọ fún rehab tàbí prosecution. So èmi ni mo bá wọn bẹ̀bẹ̀. Mo ti sọ gbogbo yẹn already. Èmi ni mo bá wọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Mariwa pé kán má prosecute wọn because they are international artists. Wọ́n nílò fún any concert abroad. Kán jẹ́ kán lọ sí rehab. Màá bá wọn kọ PSA. Sinoliski ka PSA yẹn. That's why you saw Sinoliski coming out of the rehab in a car and he was saying say no to drugs. I did all that in the background. So now the NDLA needed all NDLEA needed all these dates, because Iyabo and Tonto had fielded a different narrative that NDLEA fumo bad ninkokomu. Surely, Lori social media, we might say we are bigger than some people on social media. We are bigger than you on social media, but our board of social media followers were filled wrong information. At the Social Media African Awards in 2014, I was the first social media influencer in Africa for a woman. And I feel that when I got that award and everything, it was to influence good things, not bad things. Some people are having 6 million followers. In February of 2022. Now we're in September of 2023. So luckily, Oluwadamilola hold that information. It's not time sensitive. Luckily, what we have.
You don't know.
I'm a journalist. The news wires are in front of me.
Maybe she needs you to also.
The only information I have has to be breaking news that Wunmi has been arrested, and I have the news wires in front of me. Want to announce for Nigerians, news wires. Nobody can subscribe to news wires, only journalists, and possibly the international.
Yes.
But in Kosi NDLEA, Yomi, in Kosi NDLEA need from me are the videos that they took on that day. Wunmi Felu NDLEA officer. Wunmi know I'm the only one that had that. Toyofila, I'm the only one that had that video at that time. Video to go viral. But anyway, the other thing was I did an interview the very next day on Cool FM. So I need footage here. Luckily, if you tell me about this interview on radio, Mom get footage me. Cool FM man send clips in within 1 hour of after the show. So I had the clip. Mo de friend NDLEA de collector si Nigerian police pay our drug Mubado rehab low. Nkoto munu bottle water here was a combination of drugs for rehabilitation. Chief Mrs. Delemi, and I worked in Johns Hopkins Rehab Center. So I know what was in that bottle water. Okay.
Boston, Massachusetts.
No, Johns Hopkins in Baltimore.
Oh, Maryland.
In Maryland. I knew what was in that bottle water. I had to be a combination of ibuprofen, Flexeril for the body ache, and promethazine for the vomiting. Combination rehab niye. Nǹkan tó fumu niye. Ó dẹ̀ wá gist ẹnìkan, ẹni tó ń gist gan ló ń video ẹ̀. Àwọn ìyàbọ̀ bá gbé video wọn ni wọ́n ti poison ẹ̀. So at the end of the day, these are things I couldn't tell you last year. At the end of the day, DSS. She was only DSS enter investigation, but you didn't hear anything they did. DSS was there to arrest Iyabo and Tonto. Oh, Moko, we don't arrest her. One if you want for 2 years. Oh, but DSS now, only Boruko there. See, if they had, or no, or go along at people like me. Surely, Yomi, I'll call it enemies anyone. But Otu Shore fun awon odemo ko Shore fun won. Ṣé mo ro abe if not for people like me, Timoni my arrest Tonto àti Iyabo, DSS only fun wọ́n lẹ̀ for 2 years o. Wọ́n ma lọ defame Mariwa. Ó mọ̀ pé orúkọ Mariwa is international. So at the end of the day, we never arrested them. Now, on the 15th of September to the 30th, I worked with Nigerian police and I worked with the NDLEA and the DSS. Behind, nobody knew this. What kind of work did I do with them? But videos on leash about Authentication. Everybody can work. Everybody can feed their family. I didn't say Wunmi was working. Basic English here, money Nigeria. I said Wunmi launched a business. Okay? So I launched business. Yomi, Bimoshe Joko Imole launch business. Can you come mamo? Talk to me about we need Kima advertise business.
You'll be flamboyant about it like you just achieved a new success. Anyway, it's all right.
My share advert for social media. Ojú mi kọ́ ni ma fi share advert ẹ̀ tí ma kígbe.
Nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní pé kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan méjì. Ó ń kápá sókè ni pé no kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lè mú.
Ibi tí mo lọ nìyẹn because mo máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dárúkọ àwọn èèyàn.
Ẹ̀mọ tí ohun tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé tẹmọ tó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ let's be honest with ourselves. Mo máa sọ lẹ́nà torí mi fẹ́ máa sọ́lédè ṣé wọ́n pé tí èèyàn bá gbaṣẹ́ kú lọ́wọ́ àwọn kan tó mọ̀ pé fáwọn ẹ̀ ti wọ́ mi sí o ṣùgbọ́n ilẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ṣàgbátẹrù ẹ̀ táwọn yẹn dẹ̀ ná owó yẹn torí ẹ ná débi pé nǹkan kan mímí kan ò gbọ́dọ̀ mímí ṣé ń gẹ́tì mi tó dẹ̀ rí pé àpẹẹrẹ owó yẹn ọ́n rí àwọn tí ò yẹ kí wọ́n gbẹ̀bọ̀dè tó rí pé wọ́n gbẹ̀bọ̀dè àwọn tó yẹ kó béèrè pé tó yẹ kó wá justice ẹ ti understand tó yẹ kó rí pé gbogbo ibi tí ó yẹ kó tó jáde wọ́n block yẹ ṣé ní òní máa wá ẹ pé kí ló dẹ̀ tún kù ẹ ti understand mi ní sọ ju yẹ lọ ó yẹ yín kan mọ̀ sọ gbogbo orúkọ ń dárúkọ ọba kan ṣe bá kan yẹn.
Let me continue, Yomi. Damilola, don't try that again. Damilola, I'll forgive you. Don't try that again. I'm a journalist of 31 years. I spent $10,200 on Mohbad's case. Yomi, not everybody talks about their monetization on social media, but I discussed mine and I posted them. Gbogbo owó tí mo make nígbà tí mo kúrò ní Nigeria lórí Facebook, YouTube, gbogbo monetization money tí mo make ni mi gbélé fún investigation Mohbad. $10,200. Don't change it to Naira. It's a lot. Okay? And I'm not playing around because I wasn't looking for a break-even point. I wasn't looking to make my money back. I was looking to solve a murder. Now, Nkosimo Feso, 60 years money train of thought. If you don't know what that is, I'm a journalist that speaks directly to the camera. I do not read from paper or pencil or anything. If you watch my videos, so please do not interrupt me. Okay? It is a privilege for me to come on this live. Okay, I don't go on any lives anymore. All right? So, I don't boom me lori comments or whatever. Me on comments. Okay?
Auntie Kemi, the back with me now was live. This is what I'm going to be talking.
None of them can call me that. I'm Dr. Kemi. And she has nothing to do with nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Let me talk. Yomi, this one is going to shock because what I'm about to say, you don't even know.
Okay.
So, on September 15th to 30th, okay, the timeline, I work with Hyundai. That's Ben, or not David. Ben Hyundai, Nigerian police. We communicated a lot of things. Femi, Baba Femi of the NDLE, Chris at the DSS, everything. And what we came forward with, every single piece of footage that was released by Zlatan and Bella Shmurda, we knew the people that, you know, Yomi ṣe wọ́n ṣe máa ń checking ọjọ́ tán ṣe nǹkan authentication ṣe wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe bí àwọn journalist ṣe máa ń ṣe authentication. Do you know how it's done? Yomi tó bá ya photograph pẹ̀lú mi lẹ́nìí ṣó ti yẹ pẹ̀lú iPhone ṣó ń gbọ́ mi tó bá ya photograph pẹ̀lú mi lẹ́nìí tí mo rí ẹni lẹ́nìí tó ya pẹ̀lú iPhone, alright, ṣó mọ̀ pé tó bá send photo yẹn sí, let's say o send nìkan sí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, o send nìkan sí Tóyìn Abraham, o send nìkan sí Naira Marley, photo èmi àtẹ́tà yà yẹn, a copy to Ìyábọ̀, a copy to Naira Marley, a copy to another celebrity, Tóyìn or anybody. You know, all those people can find out the day we took that photograph. Did you know?
Yeah, it's a forensic stuff, Abi. I understand. I don't know.
It's not so much forensic. It's an iPhone parameter that most Nigerians don't know. Most people in the world don't know. Every time you take a picture, whether it's an iPhone or a Samsung or an Android, the time and date of where you took it will come out. Okay. In other words, I won't say so much the face recognition. It's really based on if you have that location on. So to avoid that, you turn off location when you're taking pictures. Oh, very, very important. Oh, what very, very important. So, your mobile like, but to my children, to buy in America, in Maryland, tell me, I say, you're 14 on the 9th of December. Tell me what Parokwe Mowani, Ghana, be Nigeria on the 9th of December. Nigeria, let me see, what's it called? 30-year photo. Tell me, I agree, Yomi, Nigeria, and Castle Party, yeah. Should you get? I want to send this, you want my Canada, be Maryland, be Ghana, Latvia. They will see the location. So, but when if you're taking pictures, turn off your location because the phone, your own phone will have the location, but anyone.
Well, it could save you as well.
Yeah, anyone
It could save
you
you.
send to will also see it. Sure, you get what I mean?
I think it could save you.
Yeah, it could save you. It's a security issue as well. So basically what happened is we authenticated all the videos and all the pictures, and we found that most of them were in 2022. Now, with regards to the video of Zlatan and Mohbad sitting on the wheelchair at a video shoot, which Sam Larry came to destroy, equipment was destroyed and all that, that was 2022. And also what we discovered from that was when they finished at that video shoot, they didn't do much because many things were destroyed. Mohbad filed a police report to report everything, and he mentioned the king's name, Elegushi's name in there. However, what we discovered was there was an invitation sent out to everybody. Everyone showed up at the invitation, but Mohbad. The reason is because one lo jamala together. Should you understand? One barrier right there, one they lo jamala together. Meanwhile, video guy ni destroy cameras and phone low. Everything was settled that day.